What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My topic for today is going to be about being vulnerable when it comes to goals, being vulnerable when it comes to expressing your emotions and expressing yourself, being vulnerable when it comes to just being yourself in general. You see, being vulnerable, people see it as a form of weakness, but I see it as a form of strength. Because the more you're vulnerable, the more you're able to, know what you want. You know how you feel. Nobody can manipulate you. Nobody can make you feel like, oh, you're crazy over the way you're feeling right now. Nobody can be able to make you feel like, oh, you're just being a weak ass, that word, weak ass person, weak ass over the way you're feeling right now. Being vulnerable, especially when it comes to your goals, shows you that even in the midst of failure and everything, you're able to feel it all. You're able to express yourself and you're able to know, okay, this seems like it's taking a lot of time for me. This might seem like it might not be meant for me, but you still have that persistence going on. Because once you're vulnerable, you're able to accept defeat. You're able to accept the fact that you have fallen and you have failed, and that is a step forward and a step moving up when it comes to achieving something in life. When it comes to being vulnerable, you need to learn how to express it, feel it, maintain it, contain it, and be able to move forward with it. Once you're able to master all these steps, you can be anything, you can achieve anything. What I mean by move forward with it, I mean, like I said, when you're going through a lot of L's, you're losing a lot. You're not getting the win that you feel like you really deserve. Like you feel like, oh, I've been doing this for a while, but I'm not winning nothing. I'm not achieving anything. You are attaching a lot of emotions to it, which is a normal thing to do. Like, you can't tell me like I'm doing something and I'm putting my all into it and I'm feeling expecting to be happy about it. No. But if you know how to contain and maintain those emotions, nothing, even the losses, the wins, they wouldn't even get to you, because you feel like this is a normal day for me in the lab. If you let losses get to you and you let wins get to you ahead the most, you cannot achieve a lot. You need to balance the equation out. A win is a win and a loss is a loss. But I'm not saying when you're winning you should not be grateful for your wins, because it's not easy to, put your all into something and actually get it for real. People put their all into something for years and it takes them a long time for them to actually get that thing that they've been trying the hardest to do. In order for you to control your vulnerability, you need to learn how to not tell people your plans before you execute them. You need to learn how to keep shut and have your ears closed. What I mean by keep shut and have your ears closed? One, keep shut in the sense of stop telling people your goals before you even try to do it. Like, we have the tendency to want to go on social media to tell everybody, like, yeah, I'm working on this, or yeah, I'm doing this, or yeah, I'm doing that. And we just want to tell people that are around us, like, I want to start this business, or I want to start this, and I want to start that. One, not everybody got a good heart towards you, for real. People want to see you lose. People are praying for your downfall so hard, that even more than you can even imagine. So just learn how to keep shut. 2, what if you try and you don't win? Now you look like a fool. It's okay to try and lose and look like a fool, but it's like if you had kept your mouth shut, you wouldn't have had this whole attention on you. You would have had this whole pressure building and making you feel like as if you either you have to win or win. There's no loss. You can't take no loss, which is not right. In everything that you do, you're always going to lose first. And even as you progress and you start winning, you're going to have some days where you're going to lose and fall down and fall behind and fall back. And what I mean by now, have closed ears. People who talk a lot about things, especially things that you're trying to do. Let's say you want to go into a business and they tell you, oh, but what if the business is not lucrative? What if the business is this? What if the business is that? They are the ones that have not accomplished anything at all in their life. So why are you taking advice from somebody who has not accomplished that goal that you're trying to accomplish? You should not take advice from people who have not achieved that thing that you were trying to achieve. Why are you listening to somebody who has failed and they gave up at the first try? What? They're telling you cannot make it because they tried it and they missed it. They didn't get there. But you're taking advice from them. You got to keep working and show and prove like you was wrong. That's what I mean by have your ears closed, because people are going to put fear into your plans. And if you're not strong-minded, if you're not vulnerable and able to control your emotions, your vulnerability when it comes to your goals, you're going to listen to them. And once you listen to them, you start having second thoughts. You start having doubts. You start thinking, maybe this is not meant for me. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should pull back. And that's how people give up on their goals, because they let other people talk fear into their own plan, and they were not vulnerable enough to feel and understand that, okay, yes, I have made a lot of losses, yes, I have made a lot of mistakes, but that doesn't mean I cannot win. Being vulnerable makes you see the bigger picture of things, because once you feel something, you have all type of emotions. You cry, you get mad, you get irritated, you get annoyed. You have so many type of emotions. Once you have passed those form of emotions, you're not able to see things like, you know what, maybe I was just being in my head. Now it's time for me to log back in. That's what I do. Every time I try something and I don't win at it, I cry a lot about it. I get irritated, I get annoyed, I get pissed off, and I just want to just give up, for real. But the only thing that really keeps me moving forward, is the fact that I'm able to maintain my emotions. I was able to maintain and control my vulnerability, and now I'm able to feel everything and not let it get to me. And I'm able to now move forward to the next step, and the next step is acceptance. Once you accept your losses, and once you accept the fact that, okay, I've tried this a couple of times and it did not work, nothing can hold you back. Nothing can stop you. Acceptance is really key when it comes to a lot of things. You need to learn to accept, okay, people come and people go. Learn how to accept, okay, this might not be meant for me. You need to learn how to accept that this might be my calling, but I just need to take my time with it and be more patient with it. Acceptance is key. And the last on the list is, when it comes to vulnerability, you need to learn how to journal your emotions too. Journal every single thing that you're feeling, the good, the bad, the ugly, the nice, the nasty. Journal every single emotions and every single thing that you feel. If today was a shitty ass day, write it down. If this was your best day of your life, write it down. If it felt like it was one of the most amazing times you ever had, write it down. If you feel like this was like a day where you feel like, you didn't want to go on to the next day again, write it down. Write every single thing down that you're feeling. Be vulnerable when it comes to yourself, your emotions, your goals. Be vulnerable. You need to learn how to feel and be able to maintain, control, and move forward with your emotions.